next week, week after that, or whenever. And we must send a strong message that we have been defrauded by the Parliament today.
Criminal.
My friends,
Criminality.
my team unity friends, it's the first time that I'm speaking on a political platform or speaking at a meeting in St. Kitts. But let me say this to you. There's some who have been asking questions about my loyalty and my ties to unity. Let there be no doubt. When I give my word, I keep my word. There is nothing that they can do to me.
That's right.
And I want to say to all of you tonight that we must never forget what happened in that assembly today.
That's right.
It is possible that in this whole thing, there is the hand of God.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me say that to you.
Yeah.
In this whole thing what transpired today, I believe there's the hand of God. And you know why?
Yes.
We could have carried on the debate. We could have carried on the debate. But I want to say this to you. The fact that they stopped the debate as they did tells all of us in this country, whether we are supporting them or supporting nothing or part of Team Unity, that we have a crisis in this country tonight. That we have a purpose, we have a reason, and it is the salvation of our country. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow citizens, the battle has begun. All that was going on before were just its skirmishes. The preparation for the battle is truly joined. But let me say, although they feel they have won a battle in the court, that is not over yet, you know. In Parliament, in the House, we still have matters dealing with in the court. The court will do what it has to do, and then when the time comes, we will have to do as citizens what we have to do. And that's all I want you to remember. You do what you have to do.
I want to tell you that today is the first day of the rest of the campaign. We have just started, and we have to continue to do what we have to do to deliver this country. I want to tell you that I have no fear, and you must not have any fear either. This is the end of the despot. But you know, when people are dying, they get desperate and they do desperate things. But it does not mean they're making any progress. This is an act, the last act of a dying man. I want to tell you that I am fully confident that we will see the salvation of this country. You know why we're going to see the salvation of this country? Because God is on our side. And the people are on our
While
side.
there was a boundaries meeting going on from 1 o'clock, the Honorable Van Sam Ray got a notice at his office while he down here, saying that there's Parliament at 3:45. And then we say, what? We haven't got any notice. So we're going to Parliament too.
Desperation.
We turn up in Parliament, and then at 4:30, I got a notice for Parliament at 4:15.
Desperation.
You understand that?
Yeah, desperate.
And so when we go in the Parliament don't start.
Desperate man.
And here the travesty. The travesty is, they brought a resolution to the Parliament to change boundaries. Well, you know, Rule 28 of the Parliamentary rules say motions coming to Parliament must be given 3 days notice. This motion was given no notice at all. That is the danger of it. Because these people are desperate, they gave no notice. So I stood to object to the fact that this resolution was being tabled without notice. And you also the speaker, I didn't have my rule book in my hand. So they keep asking, what rule are you talking about? They know I didn't have my rule book in my hand. What rule? The Attorney General stood up to read Rule 29. 29 says how you dispense with notice on when a fella walks down the street and pulls a gun and shoots a man, he gets jail.
That's right.
Once he's found out. It's a criminal act. What the government has done today is a criminal act.
Minority.
And I'm saying to you, now is the time. Let us rally together. There is going to be a response from us, one way or the other. And I'm saying to you, now is the time to rally together. Never give up now. Never give up now. The road ahead is going to be good because we have opportunities for all. The time is now. Let's rally together.
Whatever happens, the next speaker, Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris, will be the governor of this country. So I want you to put your hands together for the next Prime Minister, Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris.
And by no stretch of the imagination is it fair and right that Denzel Douglas could hijack a parliament with the support of Curtis Martin. We will have to send a message to them. We will send a message that we will do whatever it takes, all that it takes to defend our democracy. They gave democracy a blow today, but we are stronger because the majority of the people know right from wrong. And what they did in calling an ambush parliament is wrong. The very fact that they chose today of all day, they chose today to come like sneaking thieves that they are into parliament, giving people wrong notice. Pay me, get a notice to 3:45 for the report today. The meeting at 1 o'clock. And before that meeting done, you telling me Peter get the report to Edmund Lawrence, Edmund Lawrence read it, send it down to Douglas, and Douglas got time to call the speaker and say, let us convene an emergency meeting of Parliament. We know that is a fraud, and this fraud will not stand. In my blood and in my vein, I know a fraud and an injustice will not stand. I want to say to those members in civil society, you have to join us now in condemning it and in stopping them from further assaults on democracy. I am confident that when the dust is settled, you the people will win, and you the people will get a clean unity government. Don't lose heart. All the way. All the way. We shall go for democracy. I said to you, if you want peace in this country, take a stand for democracy. Douglas and them must never get away with the fraud and the hijacking of Parliament and of the people's will that they did today. I said to you, do not let Marcella come near your house in Central Basseterre. I said to you, do not let Asim Martin near your house in East Basseterre. I said to you that Joker Congress must never come near you. I said to you that ghosts that useless waste of a time. He voted for the short changing of Parliament. And you must have a message for him. Equally. You want to listen to the radio and to your baby. And we will alert you as to the next step. But even when you don't hear my voice, I need to know you out there doing something for democracy. I need to know that you're winning one extra vote for democracy. I need to know that you're saying to your brothers and sisters, we are going to fight this and we will make them pay the price. Wanting to deny us our democracy. Be of courage. Be of good cheer. I feel positive. Apartheid could not stand in South Africa because it was wrong. In Miami, in Canada, after what happens here today, you can't dare tell me you come into St. Kitts to put Douglas in. You will not do it. You will not do it. If you come here, you come in to vote for team unity. You come here to vote for your country. You come here to vote for democracy. I speak to our people in the UK, in St. Martin, in Tatola, in Anguilla. You can't come here to support the fraud that happened. They don't giving out ticket, take their ticket, and when you come, you make them pay. You want him. You want him to continue to insult the people of Nevis, to put their confidence where their confidence ought to be, in the Concerned Citizens Movement, under the competent, experienced leadership of my good friend and colleague, the Honorable Premier. Give him a round of applause. Nevisions must send a message to Patrice. You colluded with Douglas, innocent kids, to destroy democracy in Nevis. And I am asking the people of St. James and St. Thomas to deal with Patrice, traitor and vagabond that he is to the people. After all Douglas did to Nevis, said about Nevis, bounced the check, denied them assistance. Patrice like a yo-yo, foolish man, siding with Douglas against the people of Nevis. So we are united. And because we are united, we will. say to you, if they attempt to do what they did, all of them not to do. Ay, ay, ay! Ay, ay, ay! Ay, ay, ay! What's happening to you? Ay, ay, ay! Whenever you see them, ay, ay, ay! Thank you for your support. Thank you. Give us a time to do some concentration.